first competitor to escape the cage will walk away with the IC title.
Sit back, butter your baguettes, and enjoy two of the best in the business. Put the premium in premium live event.
What a throw.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Drop with the cutter. Lock launching attacks left and right.
Miz needs to rely on his resourcefulness.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys. Oh! Challenger's a little worse for wear now. Oh! Oh, the power! And that was a well-executed attack.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. Making the big climb towards victory.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage. And now he's at an impasse at the top of the cage.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Powerbomb. And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Okay, he is not going to let him make a mockery of things.
The Miz at the complete mercy of his opponent.
The lock isn't holding anything back.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it. Now Miz looking for some momentum.
Also a good chance for Miz to gain his wits about it. Really wrenching it.
Boom!
Face first into the snapmare driver.
And what a maneuver we just saw there. Oh, an axe handle. Had that one scouted. Oh, shot right to the kidney.
Oh.
And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent. Oh, he gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
Supernatural power.
Oh, the lock gets caught with a counter.
Big punch finds its mark.
He just barely dodges.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals. Paying it back with their own counter.
Oh, an overhead kick. Great wherewithal on the counter. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
If this lands, it might be all over.
Samoan driver.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Miz in a very vulnerable position here. Fireman's carry. Up and
A championship level move.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
He's all the way to the top of the cage. Not many options for him. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
And the champ retains.
here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Tank the Beast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
I don't care if it's your 5th victory or your 5,000th. As he's showing right now, nothing matters more here in WWE than having your name called and your arm raised.
Welcome to Raw. Gotta say, I've been a fan of your work for a while. Can't say the same for Drew Gulak, though. I heard him mention your name in a rant about superstars who lack fundamentals. Fundamentals according to who, Drew? But if you ever want to put in a little extra super specific training before a show, you know who to ask.
You wanted to talk, right? What's up?
I've been thinking back on my own career lately, and I realized a lot of my success can be credited to the factions I was a part of, both off-screen and on. Just like you, I was strong-willed and independent. But in WWE, you often find yourself needing backup. The other members of the Clique and DX also push each other to be better.
What are you getting at?
2 prominent superstars have approached management with the idea of building a faction around you, and the brass thinks it's a good idea.
Is this because of the LA Live event?
It's not about what happened in LA.
I promise, if I get the opportunity to headline again, I'll do everything in my power to make sure it's standing room only.
Sure, whatever. But this faction stuff has nothing to do with that. It's all about accelerating your rise to the top. And I think it says a lot that a couple of heavy hitters came to us wanting to build something around you. So I'll say it again. You just need to play ball here and trust the process.
Okay, but if I do this, I see it as a good opportunity to freshen up my look. So no more lock gear, okay?
If that's what it takes to get this done, then fine.
Okay, then I'm on board. So who approached you about this? What are my options?
The 2 superstars who want to recruit you are MVP and Randy Orton. Go talk to them, hear what they have to say, and decide what's best for your career.
Glad we could finally talk. Especially since you might be hearing some big promises from guys like MVP. But let's cut to the chase. What has he really accomplished?
Not much recently. Unless you count riding Bobby Lashley's coattails.
Exactly. I like where your head's at.
So why are you getting involved with all this faction stuff?
I enjoyed what I had in Arcade Bro, and it got me thinking about my start in WWE, when I was a part of one of the greatest factions of all time, Evolution. I want to add to my legacy by building an even better version.
Interesting. So where do I fit in?
I'll be the veteran leader, the Triple H type. And I see the Lock in the Phenom role that I held. You're not the guy yet, but with my help, you will be.
I seem to recall that you and Evolution didn't end on the best terms.
You don't need to worry about that. With me in charge, it will be different. And when the time's right, I'll pass the torch to you and you'll become world champion, just like I did.
When will that be?
I can't make any promises. Ultimately, it's up to you. Ball's in your court now. Let me know what you want to do.
This is a huge decision. I need more time to think it over.
Fine, but I'm not going to wait around forever. Let me know soon, before it's too late.
Understood.
Intercontinental Champion, The Lock. It's a pleasure, man. I've enjoyed watching you tear it up so far on Raw. And they weren't wrong with all that hype, which is why I wanted to talk to you. I'm relaunching the Hurt Business, and I want you to be the centerpiece, the new CEO.
The last version had issues. I couldn't keep track from one week to the next if you were together, broken up, or who was even in the group.
You're not wrong, which is why I am going to do it right this time. And that starts with you. I mean, look at what I did for Bobby Lashley. I helped elevate him to become WWE champion. And I can do the same thing for you, but faster. Since, let's be honest, Bobby was a bit of a rehabilitation project, but you're ready for prime time.
So, who else do you have in mind for the group?
I'm reviewing a lot of top candidates, but don't worry about that. No matter who else joins, the Lock is going to be the guy, the focus of the group. Every decision the Hurt Business makes will be to further your individual success first.
That all sounds good. Assuming you're not just saying all this to get me on board.
I'm not. Trust me. I see big things in you. So what do you think? You ready to make the best decision of your life?
I
totally get it. Think it over and do what's best for you. Hopefully, that means joining my side.
I'll let you know.
Any update on what we discussed? You ready to do business? All right, let's go.
Sounds good. See you then.
rope break.
Joining Hurt Business feels like a major milestone in my career. Holding the Intercontinental Championship has been huge, but this seems like it could be the start of something bigger.
You think this will be any different, though, than the previous Hurt Business?
I was skeptical of all this at first, but I'm trying my best to trust the process. Which is tough, since I know MVP's not always been the most straight-up guy, but I feel like he wants to do this the right way this time around. And that means delivering on all the promises he's made of making me the top guy.
Any clue who else will be joining this new Hurt Business?
MVP said he's still looking for the ideal third member to complement my skills. I guess we'll find out who that is soon enough.
Well, someone is arriving in style. Any idea who this could be?
I'm not sure. As far as I know, all the VIPs are already here. We heard rumors that MVP was reforming the Hurt Business, and this must be it.
But who else is in the limo?
It's the Lock. What a crew MVP has assembled.
MVP might have done the legwork, but it looks like the Lock is calling the shots as the new CEO.
The Hurt Business is back and stronger than ever.
We got people talking, but now I want to put all of WWE on notice. Let them know the Hurt Business runs this show. And the best way to do that is by building up our assets, aka acquiring more championships.
You think I'm ready to go after the WWE title?
I do, but let's build up to that. I've used my influence to get us a match for the Street Profits Raw Tag Team Championships.
So we just need to beat the Street Profits? Easy.
I like your confidence, but it's not just the Street Profits. It's a triple threat match with them and the team of Theory and Damian Priest from Orton's new version of Evolution.
Apparently everyone's doing reboots these days.
Imitation is admiration. But enough about them. I've decided you two will represent the Hurt Business in the tag title match. That's why I recruited you in the first place, to win these types of high-stakes matches. And I know you'll deliver.
You want us to acquire more championships? Well, after this match, I'll be holding 2. We got this.